Hello everyone, my name is Harrison Allen and today I'm going to be showing you my entire Tugs collection. So in case you don't know, Tugs was a series that was produced by the same people who made the first two seasons of Thomas the Tank Engine back in the 80s. Unfortunately, Tugs was never as successful as its counterparts. However, it did produce within its 13 episode run a bit of a handful of merchandise, and in this particular video I'm going to be showing you all the Tugs merchandise that I currently have. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first item I have is the Ertl 10 cents. Pretty accurate looking model if I'm going to be honest, and the only thing I don't like about the model, how yes, it does you can tilt its move from side to side a little bit, but however, it's a bit stiff. It's a little bit stiff in order to get to turn from a full 60-degree angle or some kind. But oh well, still a good looking model though. Next one I have is the Ertl Sunshine, and just like 10 cents is another pretty accurate representation towards the actual TV series model. And unlike the Ertl 10 cents model, his head is a little bit more free. It's not as stiff as trying to turn 10 cents' head around and stuff like that. Now, Ertl originally were meant to produce the entire Starfleet at some stage, but for whatever reason, I personally want to say it was the show only running for a handful of episodes, and it did get cancelled early on because of TVS going bankrupt in 1990, as well as Clearwater Features shutting down. That's why I personally believe we never got to see Top Hats or Hercules, OJ get official Ertl models. So still nice we actually had these two though. Now here are the books that I have. So the first one I have is 10 Cents' Busy Day. Now, unlike the actual target audience itself, this book was actually designed to be for the younger demographic from say 2-4 years old, while the actual series is more of the target age is around 6 to an 8-year-old age demographic. Yeah, it's just a little bit childlike too, because yeah, like I said, this was meant to try to appeal towards the younger the younger age group. Think of those little My First Thomas books that were manufactured around the late 90s, early 2000s or so. But with Tug stuck on it, that's the closest thing you're going to get. Okay, so that's that. Now we're moving on to the Buzz books. First one we have is Sunshine. Now I'm not entirely too sure about these, but the stories itself, not only seem original, but I don't know. I still trying to figure out if these stories were originally going to be planned for the cancelled second series, or they're just written for marketing purposes. So that's that. Run Agrounds. Now this one I only just got originally. I only just got this recently, last week, actually. Yeah, it's yeah, all these are quite rare, but yeah, this one took the longest to find for a reasonable price. Anyway. So that's that one. Next up we have is Nothing to Declare. Now this particular book was actually the first Tugs related item I got in terms of collecting, because I only just started collecting Tugs merchandise, the books and stuff, early this year actually. And I'm going to be honest, it's one the best highlights for this year, in my opinion, for me. Because, long story short, I discovered Tugs around 2015, so I wasn't overly big on it, but the following year in 2016, I started becoming a bit of a huge fan of the show. And I've been trying to find some merchandise for ever since then, but couldn't be able to acquire anything up until now. So yeah, good thing comes to those who wait. And last but not least we have is Treasure Hunts. Now there was meant to be a fifth Buzz book called Sunk. That's what it's called. Yeah, Sunk. Unfortunately, the other book never really saw the light of day. Judging by the title alone, may sound to be like a little bit too graphic to be published, but that's just my guessing. So yeah, that's all the Buzz books. Now we're moving on to the photo books. Now the only one I don't have, well, I pretty much got all of them, all apart from Big City Freeze. That one I cannot find on eBay as we speak anyway. Like, if I ever come across a copy, like in the future one day, I'll be bound to get my hands on one. So here we go. Here, this is Upriver. This is the first one that I required. Warrior's Longest Day. I just got this one last week too, along with Treasure Hunts, The Unlucky Tug, Ghost Fleet, High Winds, High Tide, Trapped, Pirates, and Sunshine. For some odd reason though, Munitions never got like a book release in the form of you know, the photo books or the sticker books or whatnot. I don't know why they decided not to publish you know, Munitions or Quarantine or Regatta in like a phototized adaptation. No, sorry, in a photograph adaptation for like these books and such. But yeah, unfortunately we get what we're given, you know. It would have been nice though, but anyways, moving on. Here we have the sticker books. Here we have is OJ's Bad Day. Now, yeah, a lot of these books I did get second hands because a lot of these, you know, were brought from a used condition of some sorts. Some of these I mainly got from, you know, from England, while some of these did come from Australia as well. So yeah, this one, yeah, like many of the books, came all the way from England too. It's worth every penny too. So yeah, that's that one. Here we have Regatta. Now both these books alone are basically listed on the episodes Regatta and Quarantine, with like a few, like a little bit of originality, like original storylines thrown here and there and such. Now the last two items I'm going to show you today are the annuals. Probably the biggest items I actually have in the collection. So this is the 1990 annual. And last but not least, the 1989 annual. Now what I don't have in the collection is stuff like the VHS tapes, a few like the other activity books, and there was also a Marvel magazine which they did publish on Tugs like years and years ago. Like many of these books, it was only like a UK exclusive, but I would really like to get one day. But other than that, yeah, that's basically the collection as it already is. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll have more collection videos on the way soon. Have a good day, anyone, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.